Morning traders, Andy Demi here. I hope you are doing well. If you're in London, then enjoy the lovely sunshine. It's fantastic. I've already been out for a walk and picked up my Costa, which is back. I've missed Costa coffee, I've got to say. So happy to have my morning coffee again, and all is getting better in the world. So today I wanted to do something slightly different, and I wanted to speak about and show you an example of how to filter trades. What do I mean by filtering trades? Well, simply put, when you're looking at taking a trade, it's really important to understand the bigger picture. Okay, where is this market most likely to go over the coming weeks and even possibly months, okay? But certainly you want to have a good idea of where the market is most likely to go. So you need to filter the high probability setups before you start going into the smaller time frames to take any trades. Because chances are, if you get the higher time frame wrong, you're probably not going to make money. Okay, there's a saying that I go by, which is the higher time frames always control the smaller time frames. And as such, you must learn to analyze the weekly time frames, even as far back as the monthly time frames and the daily time frames, to identify the likely direction of the market, and then you can look for high probability trade setups. Okay, so let's go and have a look at an example of how this works.
Okay, so here we have the currency pair between the sterling and the Aussie, and I'm on a weekly chart right now. Okay, and I've zoomed into the current price action, and what I'm basically going to be looking for here is areas where the market can possibly react. Okay, there's various things that you can do. I'm just going to, for the sake of this video, I'm just going to do something quite simple here, and I'm going to identify areas where the market is basically reacting. Okay, so you can see this zone here was quite a reactive zone, and then what I'm going to do next is I'm going to take this line, we're going to draw this down parallel down, and we'll see if it's also acting as basically support. And there you have it. You have some support on this zone, and we are approaching that kind of zone right now. Okay, so we've kind of had, a bit of a fast breakout, and then we've come back in to this channel here, and so this as a filter could be indicating that over the next few weeks sterling Aussie is going to potentially go higher. Okay, now where is it going to possibly go to? Well, we'll speak about that in a moment, but I also want to show you another confluence here with our stock RSI, which you can see from past movements that this tends to be quite a good signal. So you can see from the past, this market does generally like to go up off the back of it being oversold there. Okay, so you can see that. So that's adding evidence that our filter is saying that sterling is probably going to get some buying activity over the next few weeks, and that could lead it to potentially maybe go back to here. You could use this as a potential target, or simply put, you can wait for our stock RSI to be in the overbought section, and then you can stop buying it. And what you want to do with this filter is you don't really want to buy it off the weekly time frame, because one, you don't know when it's going to get going, And two, you could be sitting here essentially, sitting in this for quite a while, but also you're going to need a fairly big stop if you're trading off the weekly time frame to avoid being spiked out. So what you want to do is use this as a filter, and then once you then go into the lower time frames, you can look for a setup and a signal for potential longs in this currency pair.
Okay, so there you have it. Hope that helps. Hope you enjoyed that. If you do have any questions for me, please PM me. Okay, so you can direct message me, you can send me an email, and I will be more than happy to cover your question if it applies to a wider audience. Okay, so if it's going to help people, I'll be more than happy to create a video for you just based around your question. So feel free to send me a message, and I'll get that done for you. Absolutely no problem. Have a fantastic day, whatever you're doing. Hope everything goes well with your trading if you're trading. And that's it for today. Have a great one. Take care. Bye-bye.